Good evening. We reached the semifinals of the Nordic 2017. We got a very exciting match going on here, and we have two very experienced players in the commentary booth. Michel Lamotte from Belgium. You did it very good today. Earlier, you have been. They have calling for you out there and asking you to come here and be along us.
I'm flattered.
Good, that's good. And we also have Mark here. Mark, you just wrote a new book, and you're ready for telling us the stuff about that.
Sure.
Good. Who are we playing in this semifinals?
It's one of my very best backgammon friends, Henrik Bang from Copenhagen, playing against the Norwegian Bjørn Inge Lorentzen, whom I know nothing about.
No.
I don't know, Michel, if you know anything about.
I have an anecdote, but maybe
what we guess and what we know out from there is that Henrik normally sell newspapers, and Bjørn Inge he drives the crane in the harbor and stuff like that.
Okay.
So he is from Bergen. And in the other semifinal, we have Nordic and Rune Færger, and they also from Bergen. So we have a Norwegian invasion in Denmark.
Yeah.
But let's see if our Danish hero he can fight back and see if he can make it to the final. So
I think we have Elias in the other semifinal, right?
against Rune.
Yeah.
Who did I say?
Okay.
Who did I say?
Nordic.
Nordic.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes.
sorry to Sondre. This is the only time he got in here and what talked about. But let's put on the match and see what happens out there.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to coach up a little bit here.
Yeah.
So guys, if you can help me, then Daniel can lead us away.
Yeah. So this is semifinals at the Nordic Open. This is a 19-point match. I don't know if Bjørn Inge is used to playing 19-point matches. I think maybe Henrik Bang must be a little more experienced in that.
And we have Henrik playing the white checkers, right?
Yeah, Henrik at the top and Bjørn Inge at the bottom.
Okay.
And they rolled 6-1, 6-1, 5-1 in the beginning, right?
Yes.
Good.
I think it was the other way around, kid. No, it was.
No, it's
sorry,
correct.
sorry,
It's
you're
correct.
right,
It's
you're right,
correct.
you're
It's
right.
correct.
So double sixes he's looking at.
He's looking at the
Blitz.
double hit.
Yeah.
And guys, people are already sitting home and saying this is a good setup with the commentary. So come on.
Okay.
Enters with the 5,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a good play with the double sixes,
Yeah.
making the blitzing move, and he has 9 checkers in the zone. So
Sure.
didn't he just miss? He didn't double. It was a clear double, right? He had 9
Maybe he played
checkers
on
in the
too
zone.
good.
It was even better than the normal double 5s opening blitz.
But
Big
very
mistake,
nice.
I think.
Very nice enter with double 3s.
Oh, double 3.
Entering with both and
Henrik,
making the
for fuck's sake.
5 point.
Oh, be careful, be careful. But Mark is right. We can see on the screen that it should be a double.
Yeah, Henrik, I think he's not really focused yet. He'll get to there.
I think that Henrik has a whole nother plan because Henrik is not the XG player. Even though he plays 4 to 6 or something like that, he knows that the opponent isn't that good.
You reckon that Henrik is the favorite in this match?
I reckon that Henrik is the favorite in this match. He told me himself because he saw some of it against Peter Christiansen, but he could be mistaken. What do you think, Mitchell?
Well, for the moment, I'm only thinking about how I can get this anecdote in. You know that last year I played Bjørn Inge Lorentzen in the first round here,
Yes.
and he beat me in one game
Yeah.
with the 16 cube, and he beat me because he played aggressively. He
Yeah.
took aggressively, he played aggressively, and it was bad of me to play so much like what the computer told me to do.
Yeah.
I should have waited because I noticed he had me and such things. So I think he's aggressive, but to
You
his
don't
skills,
think he has a XG style?
I don't think he has it.
No.
Okay.
Well, we actually saw something from Henrik here. What is this? He broke with a 5-5.
Yes, and now he's faced with the
Yeah. Bjørn Inge
Crunching.
doubles.
crunching position.
Daniel, what do you think about this position?
Oh, Henrik,
Oh.
you should think a bit. It's a
Oh, he
quick
just passed.
pass.
Yeah.
I mean,
Position looked a little funny, but
he's up 44 pips. It looked quite bad, but he could have thought about it for a while.
Bjørn Inge played
It-
this
it
this
seemed-
game perfectly. He
It was
played.
it was a big pass. He didn't have any decisions, Bjørn Inge, basically.
so 1-0 for Bjørn Inge.
Well, maybe the doubling was a decision, but so he found the right double. That was it. I'm disappointed about Henrik's play in the game 1. I think he's not focused yet, but hopefully
Double 5s.
he'll get into the zone.
He escapes one checker and makes the 3 point.
Great roll, huh?
Mm-hmm.
4-2 standard opening. Yeah.
Okay, so now we have Henrik is playing for the race and for the blitz,
Cock dice.
while Bjørn is playing for the prime and the contact.
5-3.
5-3, good
Made
roll.
the 3 point already. But
Oh, you gotta make.
you can
make
make the
5.
5. Yeah.
So the top player is playing.
This is probably a quite even game so far.
6-2.
This is not easy.
How to play this one? Do you run or do you bring it to the 5 or?
You bring it to the 5,
Yeah.
or you bring 2 down. You gotta find a priming move. I think this is the normal move, because Henrik has a blitzing position. So, and that big stack on the midpoint, it just screams for being unstacked.
That runs, I would say.
6-4.
Or make the 2 point.
Oh,
running is
definitely.
much better. If
Yeah.
you survive, you have a huge upside.
Great running roll.
Yeah, if he
Get
doesn't
it?
hit, you can get a
Do we
cube
have
in.
time to look at this?
He
Oh, we
hits.
hit. Look at
Uh,
the
6.
6-2.
Wow.
6 is strange.
He's gonna think about the 6.
It will be difficult for me to stop unless they think a little bit.
Okay.
And
Maybe.
those two players look like they are not thinking; they are just playing.
Yeah.
I think you.
Come on, give us some help, you
6-2
guys.
for
6-2. Wow, great roll, Henrik. It could have been right
Great
for
shot.
Bjørn to come down with 2 with 6-2 the first time. What is this?
4-3, great.
4-3.
Which anchor?
Yeah, which anchor do you say, Mitchell?
hit.
The bar. I
You
would say.
hit.
Oh, he can hit.
You
Okay.
hit.
Oh, they see more than we do.
Yeah. You fooled me there.
I'm sure
Wow.
nobody's
6-2.
fooling
He just
you.
keeps producing.
Oh.
Well done, Henrik.
Yeah.
He listened to Cardomatic. 2-6 from the bar.
4-2. That's above.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a,
a
it's
good
a
one.
hit. You hit.
Oh, you hit, yeah.
And now
Oh, now you see things.
Yeah, hey, you woke me up.
You hit, of course.
And what's the roll now?
So
2-1?
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 in.
Team
And
Spread.
unstacked.
Spread.
Yes.
Anyone from Team Fibonacci in the room?
Yeah.
What do you mean by unstacking?
6-5.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
6-5.
good.
Spreading.
So you flex the stack.
We have some viewers out there. They are not all of them from this backgammon environment. So there are also some friends. So sometimes we have to catch a little bit up on what people are doing.
Uh-huh. Another point about Bang. I think you shouldn't
Third to
6-2.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay, sorry.
From the bar
He
once
keeps
again.
producing. You shouldn't underestimate Henrik Bang. He gives out the impression that he doesn't really study the game and he's not an XG player or something like that. He's a Snowy player because he's played so much with Snowy. He's never really analyzed his games, but I remember him when you came to visit his house.
So
When
is
I
this,
was 10 years ago, he always played with Snowy, so
is this the right hit on the bar point?
he hit on the bar point.
Yeah, he could hit on
No.
2 different places.
He could hit on 17 or...
Yeah.
But you are right, Daniel. He actually should hit on the bar point. I can see
Yeah.
from the analyze.
No?
I can see it on the analyze.
He hit on the bar, yeah.
Yes,
I
but
wasn't right.
it's a blunder.
Yeah, and he should hit on 17. That
Ah,
was
okay.
that was what I meant.
Okay.
Probably not what I said.
Yeah, it's a big mistake hitting it. You even leave the return shots from the bar, and you want to gain the race.
So
and the next
basically-
to check it back.
So basically you want to make the bar now to keep him on his 24 point.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But he needs to escape. He needs to make sure he's not getting primed himself as well.
Yeah.
Is that a
6-4?
6-4?
Shot.
Yeah.
Great shot. Great
Yeah.
shot. This one he can play
Was
For
this not a cube
So he makes up for his
territory?
mistake.
for sure.
Wow, double hit.
No, it's not a
He's
cube.
looking at it. Yeah,
He finds
playing the
it.
double hit.
Very clear play. Oh, he should have cubed. You're right.
Yeah, sure.
3-1,
should have cubed.
enters only 1.
3 checkers back against
yeah.
2.
Should he cube then now? Guys, back to the game. Should he cube?
Is it too?
No,
Is he
he's
rolling
not
too
cubing.
good?
He's going for
He's
too good.
not
Maybe he's
cubing.
going
Yeah.
for too good.
That's just too good.
It's
He's
ki-
thinking. He thinks it's too good.
6-2.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's a clear pass.
Hit with the 2.
I think
can
it's a
make
good
the
play
bar.
to play too good.
What with the 6-2 here?
So you hit. How do you hit?
Yeah, how do you hit?
exactly, how do you
Daniel
hit?
was saying it.
I think you come out with the 6 and hit with the deuce.
He can actually also go to 9 and have an extra builder.
It's a bit aggressive for my taste.
It's hard.
4-1, enters both.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, okay, Henrik. Stop rolling. Stop shaking.
Yeah.
Ah,
So 3-1.
I think he should have queued this one. I don't think it was
Maybe
too
he
good.
still thinks it's too good, but
Now it's too good.
Makes it 4-point board. Yeah, now it's too good.
unless he rolls to 2 or
And he
1
fans
or
with
whatever.
5-3.
Thank you, Daniel, please.
You're welcome.
That was
5-3.
was a help.
Yeah, it's
For
definitely
Henrik
too
Bang.
good now.
Yeah.
But they are playing very fast here.
They are. But this is Henrik's style. He
Ah.
never uses too much time.
We should have chosen the other one. Then we could have more time talking.
But this is gonna be an exciting match.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long
An
match anyway. It's a
exciting
19
game. I
point.
mean, a 2 would be great. What is it?
Wow.
Look, 2-1.
Maybe it's aces.
It's
Yeah,
wow.
it's
No,
aces.
2-1.
Wow, and
2-1,
now we need to pip
2-1.
count.
2-1.
You have
You
it
know,
on the
if-
screen,
This could be a
Mitchell.
cube.
There were 2-1.
It was 2-1.
Yeah, this is a good cube because this
Oh,
is hard
it's
for
like
red
2-1.
to assess.
And the double.
This is difficult. You need to pip count.
You have it on the screen. Please
Yes,
look.
yes,
Please look.
yes,
Please
yes.
look.
66 pips.
This is a good
Is
cube
in
by
no-
Henrik.
Yes, yes,
Could
yes.
it be?
I
Could
think
it be too good?
Wow, he
Double pass.
I'm not sure about pass. I'm not
No.
sure.
Let's yeah, okay.
Pass.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
if I can go back, I'll try go back. But they.
Ja, du skal lige
Check
indtaste terningslag, og så kan du gå tilbage. Altså til T 2 gange.
Ah.
So 6-4 opening.
Ja,
Check the rules.
also one
Check.
more time. Yes. So, and then he plays this.
Look what they're
Yeah,
playing.
yeah,
what
yeah,
they're playing. What they're
6-4.
playing.
6-4 til Bjørn.
And 5-3.
Og kommer ud
Yeah,
og ned.
hits.
6-4 til
6-4.
Bjørn.
Ja, kommer ud og ned.
Ja.
5-3 hits.
Hvad så? 5-3 hit.
Ja,
From the back.
5-4 enters, makes the point.
5-3 hit.
ja 5-4.
5-4
Kommer ind og laver
enters.
gyldne punkt.
5-2.
I made the draw for
Yeah.
20 euro jackpot.
2 down makes the 11 point.
Ekstra
Oh,
level.
I'm missing it now.
Ja, laver 11 punkt.
4-1.
4-1 for Bjørn.
Thomas
Yeah.
Løb,
Goes to the 8 point.
Rahikainen,
Lays it stiff. Ja.
Morten Marks,
Go to the 8 point.
Sorry.
And 5-6.
Det er 7 point.
We switched
Runs.
the players.
Yes,
We
We,
switched.
we switched the players.
Where did we
So-
do that?
Yeah, it was the other one who won the. We've been playing.
Oh, then guys, I don't have a chance.
No,
yeah,
no
yeah.
problem.
No
Oh.
chance.
No
They
problem.
simply play too fast.
Okay,
These
let's
guys.
do
Yeah.
without.
We will
So
do it.
4-3.
Let's do without. Have the pip count pips.
Yeah.
Well,
4-3.
Stefan Nunez is saying out there this is the best streaming he ever saw. So keep on
Thanks,
the good
Stefan.
track, guys.
It's
I
like-
can't follow this.
It's like speed gammon.
Yeah.
We're watching the semi-finals in the speed gammon at the Nordic.
What was Daniel saying?
Just that Bjørn is making his homeboard, playing flexible. White escaped his Henrik escaped both his back checkers, so he has to build the board
20
instead.
pips difference.
20 pips.
20
difference.
pips, I would say.
I think he has 6 checkers on the 6 point, right?
Yeah.
Did you count it as 5 or 6 checkers on the 6
Thomas
point?
Løb,
5.
Okay.
So 6-2.
Didn't see
So
that
the
as
race is
six.
more close. Yeah.
Daniel, the live streaming looks like it went off. Something happened or what?
Thomas Løb, are you in here for the jackpot?
Just think you have to.
Couldn't see it here. No, it's here
Update,
right now.
yeah.
Good, it's here. And Lone Marcus, Kenny Jørgensen says, "Come on, Bang."
Yeah.
Well, how is he doing, Mr. Big Bang?
It's a
Yeah,
It's a
he
waiting
ran-
game. It's a waiting game. We're
Yeah.
waiting for some.
The race is still too close. I think I don't have the count. Do you have the count, Mitchell?
No, I had it for a
All
moment.
the
Yes.
players in the team
Nice.
event
It's like me, I had the
will
I
analyze
think it's
for a
close.
moment.
I think it's close.
they-
Now
No
Henrik Bang
territory
is
yet.
really stripped in his points and very stacked in the 6 point.
Yeah, right.
Very
No,
inflexible.
no. He doesn't have enough.
From the
He
team
doesn't
to
have
pick
enough
up the
yet.
prize, we will draw
So you
Four.
flex it? No, you flex it.
You
So,
flex
one.
it to 2-1, sure.
Maybe when he's stripped, maybe it's not too bad. He might get hit sometimes. maybe like that.
That's voilà.
5s.
I think he's up in the race
Wow.
now.
Yeah, yeah. 104, 97, 104. 7 pips, I would think.
I get it to 4 pips.
Okay.
Down 3 pips. So
3?
Henrik is leading 3 pips after the move. So he should stay on the 15 point, or maybe even on the 20 point. He shouldn't. He shouldn't.
Right. Especially with White's position being brittle,
Mhm.
2 stripped points in the outfield will
I
be
think I like
leaving
staying.
shots. Mm-hmm.
When it's 3 pips,
Or this is something in between,
This is
which
something-
still
it's
keeps
better
you
than the running play.
keeps some holding equity.
Yeah. So it's 3 pips, Henrik. Okay, so now you
You slot both points, I would.
Yeah.
no?
definitely, definitely.
If we'd have to do a pip count, you can do the bottom and I can do the top.
But I always
layer.
count the differences. That's why I do it so fast.
Okay, you do both.
I can try to count the bottom. I count the bottom. Michelle, I try to count the bottom.
count the bottom.
Then we have him as insurance.
Good. All right.
So who's holding who here? Because
This is a
both-
mutual holding game. They
Yeah.
hold each other.
Yeah.
So
But the red point is holding 2. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
1 point holding 2 points, but it's probably
Yeah.
not relevant here because
Yeah.
they are so close together.
Red has 100 pips.
Yeah, okay. Strong. 85, 94 white.
94 for white, you say?
Yes.
So a little bit ahead.
54, 90, 90, 94. 4 points up, red. 4 pips up.
Good roll.
Clear, 14
This is
pips
a-
up.
Wow.
good roll.
He needs something like
If he rolls like a
A
very
smallish
small
number?
number, he might be facing a cube.
correct.
Big one, bang.
Ooh, that's one of those.
Yeah,
It's
a-
one of those.
So now we're gonna see a double take.
Why? What was the pips?
It's 10 pips up now, right?
Is it? Didn't you turn it the wrong way? He said 94 against 100 earlier.
I said-
92 for red.
Oh, you oh.
76, 92. It's equal in my opinion.
Yes, it's an even race. Okay.
So
okay.
it's no double take.
So no double take.
Yeah, that's also what
Yeah.
confused me.
I didn't count. I just trusted the.
92.
Yeah, you just you said you would count the difference, Mark.
I just did, and it's an even race.
Well, but Bjørn is thinking about his counting.
He's counting, of
He's
course.
counting it, you know.
Well, the guys out there, they are thinking this is a great show. We have greetings from Greece and from Jürgen Olowski, from Amir in Iran. So
Amir and Jürgen.
yes,
Very good.
they are
Ah,
coming from everywhere in the moment. So
Yeah.
this is a huge thing, and we have 136 viewers in the moment, and I
Nice.
expect it to double up for the next hour or two. But what should happen here? He counted it, and then he's rolling. We can see in the corner that Henrik is rolling.
Oh, the streaming froze.
Was it?
I think the board camera froze. So now
Oh, yeah.
we can't see what's going on.
Good. While he's opening the door, we just talk about something else.
Okay.
But it's like, Michelle, how is, we talked on earlier today, how is it in Belgium? You are having this association in Belgium,
Federation, yes.
Federation, doing a lot of good things down there, or how is that?
I think so. I think we have a well-structured federation. We organize a Belgian individual championship in the course of the year.
Yeah, you told me
Players-
about the BMS. They are
BMS.
actually having some notated matches in Belgium. It was 10 9-point matches.
No, you can choose.
You can choose.
I have already. You can with the player. You can play a master series. We call it like 9 17-point matches, and all transcribed and filmed.
We
And
snakken
it
om
becomes
en,
comes into a table. All these people's PRs, which go to an EP of like 1,000 or more, with a rolling EP of 500 EP, and you have your PRs in tables. So we know
Yes.
exactly who plays best in Belgium and who is the second best player according to XG. And that's the criterion we use to send our team to Reykjavik, for instance.
Yeah.
European Team Championships, there's no tournament play or friendships or anything. It's the best players that go.
Yeah.
Best players available.
And it's also going on EBIF, or how is that doing?
What do you mean?
The EBIF is the European Backgammon Internet Federation. You're not in there.
No,
Okay.
we're not in there.
Are we back here? What's going on, Daniel?
Working our best to get back.
Okay, good.
Are
good.
we? The audio is transmitting live to the feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are, and we
It's
also.
only the board that's frozen.
Yeah,
currently.
yeah, but we're trying to find the camera again.
Okay, so I think now we have the black screen of death.
Yeah, somehow. of that.
And they can still hear us talking.
Yeah.
They can hear us talking.
Okay.
So therefore, now we are just a radio instead.
And that was just a double, I can tell you.
Okay.
Oh, so we got a double in the race. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
We didn't see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, now Red has to hope that he can just sail home, because if you can get very nasty recubes in these
Oh,
barrels.
and he redoubles.
Wow.
This is going to be a fight.
Yeah.
They are fast. They are fighting.
Ooh, 6-4. It looked like double sixes.
Oh.
Yeah. It's funny
Okay.
because just before when the when the board cam froze, I actually thought they were counting the pips and thinking.
Yeah, me too.
But so far they have just been playing super fast.
Yeah,
all
they
the
are,
decisions.
Oh, yeah.
They are.
So
Yes.
maybe they were thinking when they doubled. We don't know because we didn't get to see it. But
Guys, we are sorry out there. You're not having so much fun with us tonight because we expect this only to take 90 minutes or something like that.
But look, one awkward sequence here could.
okay. Yeah, he was just
No,
seeing a little bit.
Michel,
of
there will be no awkward sequence here.
We've had our share of awkward sequences today already.
Yeah. What can we say about these 3 first games?
Pretty bread and butter,
Yeah?
I would say,
Wow,
with
double
some.
sixes.
It's I think in game 1 Henrik played. He wasn't focused.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, he had an initial cube there in that blitzing
yeah.
positions after the double six.
So standard. Like
Yeah.
everybody knows the opening double 5
Right.
reference, and
Yeah.
if you know that one, you know this is a cube. And
Yeah.
so, but I think he's settling in and starting to get his groove on.
And sometimes in the beginning of the match you shouldn't get too excited because the games will just roll and develop, and it's important that they don't use up too much time. It's very clever, I think.
Well,
Yeah, no. Because
I-
time pressure is
That's
is
true, but
nasty.
still,
It's a weakness.
I
It's a
think-
flaw.
I think from
Oh.
Henrik's point of view, he has a style where he doesn't really improve his game all that much.
But I think-
If he thinks he's like an
But it's
intuitive
fun.
player.
It's fun for us. These I find difficult always.
Yeah.
You can come in on the ace and play 13-8 or against those stacks. I don't know if that's correct.
I think this is not the best play.
You can go to the 10 point also.
I think that would be my preferred play.
That's one for you here, 6-2.
6-2.
Wow,
He
hit
did
a
double
five.
hit.
Wow.
That doesn't look right.
Double hit. The double hit might be right.
Might
I've
be,
seen
but
it.
Yeah. I kind of like his play.
Yeah.
It's a lot of structure
Sure,
to
sure.
give up on to make that loose double.
I agree. Great play.
5-3 makes it
5-3.
3 point. Standard.
Yeah. So what do we see? 3-1.
1-3
He's hitting any day of the week.
against the stronger board.
No,
even?
it's just his style. You know.
Okay. Maybe the
And it's the right play.
splitting.
I-
Is it the right play?
I think so.
5-1
I think
hits.
so. And Henrik, this is like he's a pure player.
Okay.
He's a very pure player actually.
Cock dice or no?
No 1-2.
1-2.
You gotta hit
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
So 4-1 hits again.
The battle is on. The battle is on. So now Henrik wanna make an advanced anchor.
Yeah. 5-1.
5-1 it hits. Of course, you
Yeah.
should go ahead. Go ahead and hit.
There's a question on the live chat. Henrik Bang, he's one of the 4 winners of the main bracket, and Bjørn Inge is one of those from the fighters bracket. So we have somebody out there. And Elias,
Oh, that was a swing.
yeah, we're going with it. This
Yeah.
could be
That was a
cubish.
Now he could. Yeah. That
It's
could,
cubish.
It is
It looks
cubish.
very cubish
It
to
is
me.
a huge cube.
Yes.
It is a huge cube.
The volatility is so high,
Yeah.
and wow,
We
it's
see-
a must cube.
We
Must.
see that battle of the 5 point, the
Yeah.
golden point, and he just missed the shot from the bar, and now he has the initiative. He can make the point. He can blitz.
Does the match score come into play here?
Huge
Huge
gap.
in lead? No. It's too
Not
early in
too
the
early.
game.
It's very very little.
Double?
I
this
expect
can you
Henrik to
take?
think about this for less than 10 seconds.
And then do what?
I think he's gonna pass.
So
I'm
you
not
think
think long and hard.
I'm not sure about
You
the.
better think long and hard because I think it's a clear pass. I would pass it.
Take some time, Henrik. I like what I'm seeing. He's thinking.
Very good.
I hope that the cameras hasn't frozen yet again.
I can see
You can
on
see
the
the
Yes.
clock
you can
is,
see in
uh,
the
you can
left
see
corner
people-
he's
so
sitting
this-
with his hand on his head
No.
and he's frozen too.
Yes, he's actually
I think
thinking.
it's a pass because the market losers generate so much equity.
And guys,
I think you're right.
Daniel, you talk about NLP.
Yeah.
This Bjørn Inge, he's just looking away. Can he give a sign here? What is he hoping for?
Well, he's maybe sorry.
Yeah. No.
He's pretending to be unsure,
Yeah.
which could tempt the other guy into taking.
Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah.
Henrik
Pretending
is
to
the
not
falling
care, and no, Henry's
He
He
takes.
takes. Very
takes.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's behind. He has recube Vig. If the take is correct, it's a great play. But this is a.
I would have let it go.
I would point
That
on the
looks
4.
like, yeah.
I think you
and
point on the 4.
make the 5.
Well, the 4 is easy. You hit with 8 to 4, and then you think of the 5. I think. Okay, there's two conflicting concepts here. You want to play pure, because
That's not. I don't like this.
No. That's terrible. That's terrible. You don't
Why is
want to
that-
give.
why is it
You don't want to
terrible?
give him the opportunity of getting the advanced anchor. That's much better.
Plus he has the guy on
you
the
have only
11 to
one
play
builder
in
for
for
the 2
the
points. Yes.
5
But he
point.
could have played even more pure and made the 5 point and had the 4 point slotted,
Yeah.
which I was considering. I'm not sure about the right
That was
play,
also my play.
but purity is quite important still when you're trapping that many.
4-2.
This looks right, of course.
Hitting.
Anchor is right. I
Yeah.
think I would anchor.
No,
Why not? No.
you don't need it. you know.
Yeah, you can make the 11.
He has 7. Yeah, he has 7 checkers in the zone. There's
you are
absolutely
right.
no need for
You
an
are
anchor.
right. 11 is probably
6-3
better.
he
Yeah.
fans.
He missed a small. He made an error there, Bjørn.
5-1
Wow.
he can't cover.
Yeah, but he should just bring down builders.
Slot the bar. I think that's better.
I think you're right.
6s and
The
5s.
the sixes still work from 11 to 5. I think that's a good play.
Oh,
5-1.
Yeah, because now you want to have that 7 point, priming
Yeah,
all
just
those
with
checkers
both.
from the ace point.
Nucha Aragi.
So how to play the 4s here?
4 to double hit.
double hit, of course.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
no,
not double hitting.
No.
But yeah.
But I mean, even
This
as
is
white
the-
now, you're in trouble. But you don't mind. You have the cube.
5-1.
You have a deuce point game. You're unhappy because you're underdog, but you have a chance.
Guys, I have to tell you, we are playing with a superstar. Henrik, he took, and it's correct to take.
Great.
So
Fantastic take.
it's
Wow.
very
Oh,
good.
it's super close.
super close.
It's a borderline take.
But it's a pass for money, then probably.
But he is in big trouble. He
is in big trouble,
He
but
could
he
be
can fight
trailing.
back.
He could be trailing 7-1
Yes.
in just a few seconds.
Exactly, that's true.
But
Or
if,
9-1.
okay,
Five.
so
Oh, you go for the backgammon. You go for the backgammon.
Anything. is-
This I don't like.
what
This
is
I don't
this?
like.
Why
I played 20 to 11, so the sixes are covering.
I like that play, kid.
Yeah,
and
thank
he doesn't need
4-2
that
he
point,
fans.
the 16 point. That's
No,
just awkward
no.
having checkers on
The-
point.
Okay.
The
Double
sev-
2 covers.
That was good.
No,
But
that's not good.
Yeah, that's
You need flexibility now
yes,
in the
just
outfield.
spread them out.
Sure.
I mean, you're not.
you're right. The 17 point was no value of that.
And now he should have had a double shot, but he's only having a single shot because he didn't spread out
He
his
hits
checkers.
again.
He hits.
Okay.
So now Henrik Bang hits 5 checker trap behind a 5-point board
Yeah.
and 1 on the bar.
Yeah.
Doesn't look very good.
No.
Okay, so he fans a couple of rolls and he plays
But-
an ace point game, hopefully with timing.
Okay. But it's always worth. You can now look at this game and say, okay, he's going to lose 4 points, or okay, he's going to lose 2 points. Weird things can happen.
Yeah,
If you walk around in the
definitely, yeah.
backgammon room, you can see it everywhere.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't despair as white. I
No.
mean, if you lose 4 points, it's too bad.
It's never too late.
Yeah, it's like he has an ace, well-timed ace point.
And a great
He-
prime in front there, the
he-
7-6.
He wins like
No, no,
14% or even more. in this position.
It's bad. It's bad, as you can see.
But it's bad because he loses G and BG.
I know.
But he still wins the game maybe 14-15% of the time.
He could.
So
And it would be
this-
great
this is
fun
a
because if he gets a late hit, he will get a containment game.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's difficult.
Very
And there you can lose a lot of equity, time. You can become uncertain and unsure because containment games are so complicated.
Very,
So
very.
there's a potential for that.
Yeah. So now he's in from the bar and he starts moving his checkers.
I want to talk a little bit with you, Mark, about something. It is correct taking here, doing the right stuff with taking, but as you say, you could also pass, just be behind 4-1 and take it from there. Maybe he could lose somehow of the tournament, the semifinal here, by getting away with 4 points. Henrik, he will be in big trouble now. So should he just have passed it? You think?
I mean, of course, we didn't know about the computer result when either Henrik nor us was faced with the decision. But in hindsight, knowing that, I think it was a great take for Henrik. I think he feels comfortable playing this kind of game. I still don't know too much about Bjørn's play. I've seen him make some small technical errors, but so far it's been looking quite good. I think it was a good take. And Henrik is an aggressive player. He doubles aggressively and he takes a little bit deep.
He needs a 6 now.
Yeah, he's not giving up too easy. Doesn't matter. It's okay.
He needs a 6 bad.
Yeah.
Crunching loses so much. Take one off.
Exactly.
I think I would take one off. Yeah. He badly needs a 6 or something smallish.
This is bad for the 6-4 later, Michel. It could also be correct just to play to 2
And he gets the 6. That's quite important.
6-3 makes it.
I'm not sure about that 4-1 play.
No, I'm not either. I'm not either.
I think you win more BG by taking the checker off, but it's not the DMP play.
Okay.
What is
6-5.
6-5.
Great.
Great
You
shot.
gotta roll that twice.
Mitchell,
No
we
more
would have
6-5.
given a shot. We would have given a shot.
Really?
A double shot.
Oh no!
Wasn't it? He had the strip both 6
No,
and
but
5?
he had two extra spares on the 5, so you would have spares on 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So a single shot.
A single shot, yes. But Bjørn Inge, he's getting out of this.
Yeah, well, he could. I mean, a late shot would be exciting.
Is he winning backgammon?
He could.
He
He
could.
might, of
He
course.
could.
Of
It's
course.
like I think there's like 20%.
But he has
BG.
shot levers too.
And what do you think? It will be a break after backgammon here or gammon?
No. I don't think so.
But you see, sometimes things happen and sometimes they
Another
don't.
6.
You
Yeah.
know,
He still have equity. He like look at the 5-4.
of course.
You know, he can still win this.
And now as white, you just sit
Oh
there.
no,
and
Henrik!
take
Please
one.
make the
that was a
7.
small error.
Yeah,
Small
but
error.
still,
He's-
if he gives a shot, he
Yeah.
would have the
Yeah,
prime.
I don't know
Now
why he didn't.
this
make
could
that
be
play.
awkward, right?
Ooh,
Strange little ace.
paying attention. That leaves a shot. No.
But he can't make him. So
I think he should bring some checkers around, making the
Yeah.
back end of the prime. That's the best way to make the prime.
Yeah.
Don't try to make the front end of the prime if it takes too long time.
I have
Correct.
I have a small technical detail in these kinds of position. If you can, it's preferable to save the spare checker on the 24 point. So you have 3 checkers instead of moving that checker.
Yeah.
Because when you hit, sometimes you prefer to keep the ace point. So unless you lack the mobility, keep the spare on the. So Henrik did this.
At the cost of extra backgammons.
Now he should get a moving, of course. I was
course,
talking
yeah,
about
well,
a little
how
bit
about-
earlier in the ace point game. Now he should make sure he doesn't go BG.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Oh,
double
but
six.
That's
six.
one. That's the easy one.
Yeah.
So I think you want to keep the ace point one more time, because you have the direct.
Yeah, we
deuces.
go
Yes.
for the Coupe Classic
And
here.
we go for the Coupe Classic.
And-
No, it's too early.
No, it's too early. I
It's too
agree.
early.
It's
Double
too
2,
early.
double 1s.
Short.
It's too early, and he can't even save the G or anything. That was a small error by Henrik. I thought he knew this play. 3-1. Great
3-1.
shot. And we see the even number of checkers on the deuce points, so he's insured against the Coupe Classic. That's when you have an uneven number.
Yeah. Yeah, Bjørn Inge is insured about that. But Henrik, should he go now or should he wait until there's 4 checkers?
He should wait until there's 4.
He should, and
Yes.
then risk the backgammon.
Mm-hmm.
It's very little he's risking right now
He,
compared to he could actually win the game.
rolls a small number now. Come on, Henrik, make some points. You need that.
I would have made the 7 point, but at least he made a point.
There's the shot.
Come on, Henrik.
Yeah, an ace would be great.
Come on,
and you
Henrik.
can dislodge more
Yeah.
checkers later if you are lucky here. I mean, an ace is huge. Imagine throwing an ace. What is it?
5,
Oh,
five,
yeah.
5 cock.
Reroll.
Oh, okay.
Reroll.
I mean, an ace and then a 2-1 and you get another. Oh, yeah. It can all happen. It's
Oh,
over.
4-2.
It's over. It's
Yeah, it's gammon.
It's a game. It's a gammon.
7-1.
Wow.
That's not that good.
Well,
Guys, I think I will just step out for a moment. I want to see what's going on in the other semifinal.
Okay.
So bring this on for me.
Yeah.
And
we can-
Daniel,
we can talk.
in a break, please check the frame. The people are asking about the
Yeah.
frame. It's a little bit down there.
Yeah.
Good.
They're playing again.
Yeah.
okay, so I see in the chat that Jürgen Orlowski is praising Henrik for the take. And as you heard, Jürgen, we were very unsure about that cube. And I agree with you. I think it was a great take by Henrik. Very brave. I mean, a lot of players would have passed.
Yes.
So Henrik down 7-1. What should his strategy be from here?
Of course, you should
play the correct moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is aggressive style,
And
and
if-
that is natural for Henrik. He's an aggressive player.
Yes.
He has to win some points.
Yeah. And stay calm. It's a long way to go. I mean, and if it doesn't go your way, it doesn't. But
Okay, so is the camera frozen again? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so playing the trail is natural for Henrik. I remember when I started playing. It's like back in 2005, I think. Henrik was the first player I ever played against in an official match at a cafe tournament, and it was back then when the people still had playing styles. You know, it was like you had this guy over there. He's a safe player, and Henrik, he was an aggressive player. So playing the trail, I think, is natural for him.
okay. So it benefits his style of play. In fact, he's justified in taking risks and playing aggressively,
Taking deep
Yeah.
cubes, doubling aggressively.
looking for complex games. He doesn't mind.
So I think we just lost we lost everything. I think Daniel, we lost everything except for the audio, maybe.
Yeah, the audio is still working. So we have to entertain the people back home.
We yeah. Christian Sorensen is commenting as well. Oh, okay. It's a technical remark. Frame drops a bit. I don't know if you guys can adjust it. Okay, so keep the chat messages coming, guys. It's a lot of fun to see. Christian Sorensen, Jürgen Olowski. We have Amir Snook, Volker Sonnabend is commenting a little bit. Gerd Nielsen, even Amir Snooker from Iran. Now it's totally black, Christian Sorensen says. Yeah, we have the black screen of death.
Yeah.
So, but you can hear us, right? Christian? We have the 15 seconds delay. Not seeing anything. We're trying to figure it out, guys. Hang in there. Okay, so this is... and Jürgen says, but I guess if you don't like to make the 7 point or leaving the ace point too early, you better pass this.
No, we start over again.
Yeah. I think Jürgen is right. I think Henrik made 2 errors. I don't think it was blunders. It was just like technical errors. Like, okay, we have a break in the match.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. We'll have time to figure out the problems. So what do you think about the match so far, Mitchell?
What do I think about the match? What the people at home think. It was exciting. This cube is exciting, and then we see one sequence of the potential thousands of sequences that are possible. And it's, you say, the way you talk, it's like Henrik, he won't lose his cool, and he has been behind before, and he can come back. And of course you can come back. It could become a wipeout, he could be swept off the board, he can come back. But we are looking forward, personally, I'm looking forward to complicated stuff, you know, like a back game or a prime versus prime thing where you could maybe introduce some of your insights. I think that's what the fun is about. It's Henrik Bang and it's Bjørn, Inge, Lorentzen, but if it had been Petco and O'Loughlin, it would also be backgammon and we would be discussing the same things and concepts.
Of course.
I think the game is fascinating in itself. I think there's too much stress being put on winning or losing.
Well, guys, this is Kidde.
But I underestimate maybe what it is to be in an arena like this and to have this money looming in front of you and the glory. But I played a semi-final here too 2 years ago.
Really?
Yes, against Dagfinn Snarheim. Semi-final. Okay, I could have won it. And I was disappointed. And then I apply the 24-hour rule, you know, you just let it sink in and...
Petco,
We have Petco in the booth.
We are live on streaming right now, but we have camera problems.
Oh,
and,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, you're sorry to hear this, or do you want to join us? Now we are actually doing a radio show instead.
Oh.
You lost the quarterfinal, Petco?
Yes, I did.
Me too.
And I heard you did.
I did the same.
I'm sorry.
So that's why I'm in here. And you as well.
I'm asking Petco to come in here and to commentate with us if you want to. But I can tell you something from out there. We have Elias Kritikos and Rune Ferro playing the other event, the side semifinal, and we have Marianne Husum out there. She's sitting on the Norwegian backgammon Facebook and telling us what's going on. She's directly putting up the scorers and what happens out there, so we can actually follow another live show from the semifinal in the other end of the playing room.
Sure. The score in the match, we don't know.
We don't know.
It looks like it's 8-1. Oh, sorry you're talking about the other match.
I come back to that. Henrik just passed again, and then he went on for a break. So the score in Henrik against Bjørn Inge is 8-1. The score in the other semifinal is more even. It's 3-3, and Marianne Husum is showing us that on the Norwegian Backgammon Federation's Facebook page. So let's see. She is saying that the Rune was ahead with 1 point, then 1-1. Then Elias cubed, then Rune dropped, and Elias cubed again, and 3-1. And the first cube was taken in the 5th game, and now it's 3-3. So it's these two friends battling against each other, and they, like we saw Henrik in the first game, they haven't really opened up yet. They are ready to play. But maybe not yet when they are two good friends in the other semifinal between Rune and Elias. So, Daniel, how are we doing with this camera?
It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a while. We don't want to lose you out there, so let's hope that you can keep on track with us. We try to do what we can. The success maybe is very high right now. I don't know why we are losing our camera. I'm not sure if it has anything with the internet to do. It could be that like Christian Lorentzen is saying, maybe we should close down the freeware program and then open it again or something like that.
Yeah.
So we'll try and find out. So we'll back in just a second, and maybe we should stretch our legs for a few minutes.
Good idea.
Are you gonna join us, Petco, or?
I make if there is no sweat.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Lige nu er I på live.
Skal vi bare?
Ja, bare.
Eller skal vi?
No.
I mean, Mark, if you want to...
Come.
Go to Petco for a while.